Hey up, here we are again. So it's Friday. First of March, I believe. Friday, 1st of March. Okay, that sounds good, doesn't it? I mean, it's just about over the hill of winter. I mean, the weather's not great today, but it is March, so I suppose the better weather's all to look forward to. And I always think that I train better when it's warmer. Okay, so yesterday was a 45-minute zone 2 cardio workout. So zone 2 it's easy. Yeah, and it's not much more than a good walking pace really. Did quite a bit on the bike, some rowing machines, some punch bag, just varied it up, 45 minutes. Easy, nothing to it. So the last real session was Wednesday when I did bench, OHP, biceps and triceps. So Friday, today's going to be the real session of squatting, which is what I'm currently most interested in. So squatting today. No great carb up or anything, you know. As I say, every month I tend to change it up, so that keeps it from getting stale, keeps it from becoming too accustomed. And apparently, the more unaccustomed you are, the more response you get. So I change it up every month. I mean, there's a big element of consistency. It's not like you change everything altogether. Okay, but today squatting. Now, last time I did squatting, it was I warmed up to 100 kilos for a single, and then I did 3 sets of 5 at 90. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go, well, I'm going to warm up to 80 kilos, and then I'm going to do 100 as a top set. I doubt that I'm going to get 5. You know, a 10 kilo leap is too much. So last time I got 90 for 3 sets of 5. So I doubt that I'll get a set of 5 or 100 at this very moment in time. It's possible, we'll see. But it's going to go 100 and then drop down to 90, then drop down to 80. So it's a reverse pyramid. Hopefully as the weight drops down, the reps go up. Okay, so I've done a few minutes on the bike as a warm-up. I've got my bike set up on the trainer now. It's getting very crowded in here, but I can just about do it. Bike set up on the trainer, 5 minutes. I'm going to do a few body weight moves on this squat. Then we'll get into it really. Put the sleeves up. And I'm going to put the belt on. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold today. Oh yeah, March training. Very vanilla flavoured, basic barbell stuff. Okay. I'm not going to attempt to drop any weight, any body weight, so there's no great focus on diet. I'll see where it takes me, and then next month we'll decide if I need to have a cut again. As I say, at this point in at this stage of the game, I don't want to be gaining lots of body weight. Okay, so it's 50 kilos on the bar. Just do a single or so, hold it at the bottom, stretch it out. I stretch. I think I'll set my timer up. So a very generous timer, 5-minute timer. So, giving myself every advantage possible. So just 60. $70. $80. Okay, that's a warm up. 100 kilos on the bar. So I said last time I just did a single with this. So anything beyond is new territory. Okay, I'll let the timer run down 1.5 minutes. Yeah, so I'm only going to record the squatting, but I've actually got scheduled squats, chins, abs and calves. We've got workmen in the house getting the bathroom renovated, so I'm not going to do chins because my chin up bar's upstairs in my house. So it's going to be lat pull downs on the cable machine. But I say I'm not going to record any of that, so I'm just going to record the squats. Okay, half a minute. There we go, set one. Just get anything more than one, hopefully. More than two, hopefully more than three, but we'll see. Three will do. Three's a start. Yeah, so I got one last time, so that's three. But last time I was not really gonna go for more than one, so it was just part of an extended warm up. That's 3 with 100. I'm going down to 90. So yeah, I suppose it's a bit up in the air what I'm going to get with 90. I mean, last time I did 100 for 1 and 90 for 5. So, you know, top of my head I'm going to say it's 90 for 6, but obviously I did 100 for 3. So that might eat into what I can get at 90. Just see when it comes. Yeah, 90 for 6 would be great. Getting into high reps for me for squatting. Yeah, I spent years very rarely doing more than 5 reps. I did quite a lot on the I didn't exactly do west side, but took some of the ideas. So one day was a very heavy maxing out, sort of like going for singles and doubles, and then the next squatting session I usually have 2 in a week. The next squatting session will be like 10 sets of 2 with a lighter weight. So yeah, never really hitting the higher reps. But it's not much harder than higher rep squatting. To me, squatting is harder than deadlifting. Just a case of gritting it through. Making slight improvements over time. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I never intentionally think about taking squats to failure. To me, it's not, there's a very fine line between failure and progressing, but to me, the point is progression. Come on then, let's try for 6. 6 is good. 6 would be fine. I count to 6. So it was fine. Good stuff. Okay. I'm down to 80. Hundred for 3, 90 for 6, 80 for 8. Let's see. Quite happy with that so far. So just 3 sets. So the plan this month is train weights, basic barbell lifts 4 times a week. Each session, no more, well, 10 sets. 10 sets, not including warm-ups. So 10 work sets. So each one is a blitz, really. Everything will be taken to just about the limit, really. Okay, beating the numbers, that's what it's all about. So beating the numbers every time. So that's more or less synonymous with taking to the limit. Not exactly failure, but very close. On the big lifts. On the smaller lifts, so it's basically going to go a big power lift at the beginning, then another compound movement, and then it's going to be 2 isolation movements. So, and the 2 isolation movements that I'm going to do, well, on the lower body day, so that's squat day, deadlift day, it'll be abs and calves. And on the upper body day, which is bench press day, it's going to be biceps and triceps. So I suppose that the whole thing is set up to kick off with the most extreme effort and gradually filter down to a more moderate effort at the end. So kick off as hard as possible with the heaviest weight, like I did today, 100 kilos on the squat for 3. That's the heaviest, that's the most intense. It might not be the hardest work, but it's the most intense in terms of weight on the bar. I mean, it's not, in terms of difficulty, 100 kilos for 3 or 90 kilos for 6, probably the 90 kilos for 6 is harder. I'm not sure. But in terms of intensity, in other words weight on the bar, percentage of 1 rep max, the first set will be the hardest, and it was the hardest. Okay, so I'm aiming for 8, see if we can get 8. See what happens. Eight will do. Okay, that's 8. Good. Okay, the plan will be repeat this next Friday, and I'm going to stick to the same weights. Hopefully put the reps up, which I think is a harder progression. It's harder to add reps than it is to add a tiny amount of weight. But on the first set I got 100 for 3. Now I'm not aiming for powerlifting. I'm wanting hypertrophy. So I'd rather lift the reps up into a more moderate range, which I think is probably a little bit better for hypertrophy. I mean, there's probably not much in it. In reality, all hard reps are going to contribute. More than likely, it's a bit of a myth that 1 to 5 is strength, and I don't know, 6 to 15 is hypertrophy, and 15 to 1,000,000 is endurance. I don't think the reality is so clear cut. Okay, but that's that over and done with. So it should be chin-ups, but as I say, I've got workmen in the house, so I'm going to do the lat machine. But as far as the recording, I'm going to leave it at that today. So we recorded the squats, all good stuff. So bye.